Hey, 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 daily dose of Dave. It's been a long time, man. It has been crazy out in the world. I'm coming to you from my home, and I look like this. And this is the new normal for everyone, right? And but I wanted to do these because I want to share the things that we're seeing, and I also want to help you, my dear friends, with whatever you're going through and whatever you're experiencing. If you're in the business world right now, things are a bit wonky, right? And depending on where you are in the country, the world, they could be vastly different or they could be mildly different. But at some level, they are different. And what we keep seeing is a consistent uptick and growth in social media advertising and in social media engagement. I want to talk about that. But first, I just want to have a moment where I tell you it's okay to have all the feels. Because right now, you could be quarantining alone. And we know that psychologically, we're wired for interactions with other people in person. And as much as some of us may feel like we're more introverted than others, um, we're designed to be interacting with other human beings and to be, you know, a hug, an embrace, a loving, affectionate moment is something that can be sorely missed very quickly. And so I just want to give you the space to be here, to be here right now. And so if you're alone, if you're afraid, if you are concerned, if you're excited, whatever emotions you have, I really want you to be fully present and know that it's okay to experience those right here, right now. And in the midst of that, I'm going to share with you some ideas and some things that we're seeing that I hope will be helpful to you. All right. So, right now, across the board for all of our clients, including ourselves, we're seeing a 38% increase in total engagement and reach for the same ad dollars as we were um, before COVID. So what that means is basically for the same dollar, I'm reaching 38% more people and we're seeing greater impacts as a result. Our clients are having the ones that are doing online selling in particular are having some of their best months ever. And the reason for that is people are still at home buying things. And people still need things. In particular, clients that are selling B2B services or B2B products, they're having a lot of success as well because a lot of businesses are still moving. And so there's huge increase there. We're also seeing a higher level of engagement on social media across the board. The engagement increase is kind of varying, but the average is a 50% increase. So if you're like, hey, I'm a content creator, or I produce content, or I know I should be producing content, this is the time to do that. Because we're seeing more and more people engage. That's why I'm back doing daily doses. Honestly, is man, I'm doing it because I know that it's a thing that's helpful to people and I believe that this is going to have a greater level of engagement for us, right? And so just think about that. Think about the level of engagement you're going to get from a social media standpoint, just organically, what you can do in that space, and then also what you can do in advertising. If you're like, hey, I can't advertise, can you do $1 a day? Because if you can do $1 a day, then you should be advertising on Facebook or Instagram. So you may not be able to work with us because we're a lot more than $1 a day, uh, but you can do it for $1 a day. And if you want some advice, some tips and tricks, there's a lot out there. If you want to learn from me, you can give me a call and we can talk through some things. But really, truly, it's all about getting out there. And right now, you can reach so many people. We actually doubled down on our advertising budget. We're doing more than we have before. And for us, we're still being very bold in our business acquisitions. We assigned a new client today, in fact, which is fantastic. But we want to keep growing because we know that this will end. This is going to cease to exist in time. How long will that be? I don't know. I'm not a virologist. I don't know how this works. I'm not an epidemiologist, right? Like I don't understand epidemics outside of just what I've read. But what I do know is that, like all things, like all disruptions, there will come an end to it. So I wanted to take this moment just to share with you those things. Listen, if you could be advertising, advertise. If you can be producing content, produce content, because you're going to reach people. And I'm also seeing that the authentic content that you produce will have a really deep impact. This is your daily dose of Dave for Monday, April 20th, 2020. Catch you guys tomorrow.